He's militant.
Bring out
and
on,
he is revered. He doesn't mind saying what he has to
Bring
say.
out on, baby. Bring him on. Bring him on.
He does it like he wants to.
Bring out on,
Ladies and
baby.
gentlemen, welcome the Reverend Al
Bring
Sharpton.
him on. Bring him on. What's up, Al? Like that,
No justice, no justice, no justice, no justice. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? When do we want it? 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 I am. All right. 34 days ago, Trayvon Martin was killed. They thought that this would not matter to anyone, anywhere. But ever since his parents reached out, we have been moving all over the country and moving here in Sanford. I want you to know today in London, England, ministers marched on the American consulate with hoodies on their head. All over the world.
The black man is
they're calling for justice for Trayvon. Let me be clear.
What school?
There are those that are attacking.
What school? I'll come talk to him.
All of us that are marching.
Want my card?
We came because the parents asked us to come. They called and said they wanted it known all over the world. If you
who told you that?
Want to talk about who is running in somebody's business, is those that are interfering with the parents calling on those of us that came. We're not talking about your child, we're talking about their child, and if they want to fight for their child, then shut up and get out of their way. Here. When I talk about we have to escalate, and we do, and we will, there is a law in the state of Florida that after an arrest is made, you have a certain amount of days to charge, or you cannot charge anymore. The other night, I want y'all to get this, they released the tape of Zimmerman handcuffed. And all of us saw he didn't look like he had any injuries. But even beyond that, he was handcuffed. Be careful they don't try to act like that was an arrest and run the clock on us and say we out of time. That's why we come to stay to say peaceful protest, everything's on the table. If we've got to escalate nonviolently to pray in here and see what they do as we pray in Holy Week, if we've got to go at those corporations, we will withdraw and sanction those corporations that are backing the Stand Your Ground law. You will not spend our money to stand your ground law. They have tried to lie to divide NAACP, National Action Network. We're all together. Ain't no division. Don't let the fox in the hen house. We are together because we all realize it could be any of our children. If they are now, let me tell you something, for all of my life, we fought against police shootings. Now it has gone past that. Now you're talking about a civilian with a record of attacking law enforcement who as a neighborhood watchman can shoot somebody and not even get arrested. Enough is enough. We're not going there.
That's right, Al.
Well, Reverend, you can't convict him. We're not trying to convict him. We're trying to arrest him. You're trying to acquit him without an arrest and a trial. Be real clear. Probable cause does not mean you prove the case in the precinct. Those policed and prosecuted that night got in this building and got in wherever they met, and they became the judge, the jury, and the state legislature. They decided that he had an excuse, and they interpreted the law their way. No police have the right to be the judge and the jury and the legislature. No police has the right to look at a man with no physical injuries apparent and say he was beat within an inch of his life. He walked out that car like there was nothing that was wrong with him. And you gonna walk him back into a police car and you gonna handcuff him again. But this time you gonna print him, you gonna book him, you gonna photo him, and you gonna bring him before a jury of his peers. Well, Reverend, we don't want y'all coming down here starting trouble. Shooting an innocent, unarmed young man is trouble. We are not the troublemakers, we're the trouble breakers. You act like killing innocent children is not trouble. You act like we are not going to rise up and stand together. If you shoot us in Sanford, it hits us in Harlem, it hits us in Chicago, it hits us in LA. We will stand together. We are living in the middle of an American paradox. We made great progress, and at the same time, in some areas we haven't moved at all. American paradox, that we can put a black man in the White House, but we can't walk a black child through a gated area in Sanford, Florida. We are not going back no more. Somebody needs to inform this county and this state and this nation that you can turn back the clock, but you can't turn back time. We are not going back to the days when we were killed and nobody did nothing about it. There will be justice for Trayvon Martin. Let me say this. The other misnomer. They keep asking, are y'all gonna get violent? We're not the one violent. We had tens of thousands of people in Mellon Park, tens of thousands, not one incident. We had marches all over the country, not one incident. We marching today, not one incident. We're not the ones walking around with guns, looking to shoot people. We're the ones defending ourselves against getting shot. Don't get it twisted. We're the ones that abided by the law. So don't play into their stereotype. They want you to act up so then they can say, see, that's what Trayvon was acting. What's messing them up is when they see young, beautiful sisters and young, strong brothers walking with their heads held high, walking with dignity, walking with pride, walking with their integrity intact, demanding justice for their brother. We are not no thugs. We're not no hoodlums. We're not no bums. Talk to us like you know who you talking to. So I've come to stand with our brothers in the NAACP, Brother Clayton, Brother Jealous, and our chair lady, and all the others as they have stood with us. Everybody's rally, we go in each other's rally, because it's all one rally. Because all of us want one thing: the immediate arrest of Zimmerman and the police chief. To don't step aside for a moment, keep on going. And we want a just trial for this family. When Attorney Crump called me and I first talked to the parents, but I don't go nowhere unless they ask us to come. I told them I'd be here and National Action Network would be here to the end. I don't care who don't like it. You didn't ask us to come. I'm going to be here as long as those that invited us tell us they need us here. I am not no boy. I don't need your permission to fight. You used to talking to little boys that run when you lift your voice and when you start shouting at them. When you talk to me, take the bass out your voice. You talking to a grown man. You kill a little boy and we gonna fight for justice. We gonna fight with our pride and our dignity. We won't back down. We're not scratching where we don't itch. We're not laughing at what's not funny. We're not selling out. We're not bowing out. We're not backing down. There will be justice for Trayvon Martin.